Hey, another on the table update for the looted wagon. I found out why I hadn't done any work on this, and that's because I ran out of plastic cement or plastic glue. And so the closest place to me is a Michael's, and I know they sell it. So yesterday I headed up there and picked up some. So obviously I paid a little bit too much, and I bought this thing because I've never used it before. And I'll give you a short review. I hate it. I hate this fucking bottle. Sorry for the swearing for all you youngins, but yeah, you know what? It takes me like 20 years to get glue out of this damn thing. And it said on it, when snipping off the tip, do like 3/4 of a millimeter, and if that's not enough, do another 3/4, but no more. Don't clip anymore. I had to do like 1.5 centimeters before I got to a point where there was an actual hole where glue was going to come out of this. So yeah, not too keen on this bottle. Testers, you know what? Truth be told, I'm not a big fan of Testers glue in general. It's what I started out with when I was really young, and I've used it a lot, and I've never really been fond of it. I mean, GW doesn't make the best of stuff, but comparing their glues to this one, I'll use the GW stuff any day. But there's better glues out there anyways, but this is what was available. It was this or the tube ones. I should have just gotten the tube ones. I'm at least familiar with that, but I thought, hey, this is interesting. This is different. It should, make it more precise and all that. It's garbage. But anyways, I got some glue and made myself a little plastic card thing. I also learned that I can't cut plastic card straight worth a damn, really. So this is going to go in here as a backing so that you can at least see something inside. And then I drilled holes into this guy's little thing to make his steering wheel eventually, and I'll get some tubing, and I'm going to give him a shaft, and then I've just got to maybe get a paper clip or something and attach that and drill a hole through the tube to make that. But I needed something for him to sit on, and I was I was looking at other seats and stuff and vehicles and figuring, oh, maybe I'll just mold, take a casting of one of those and mold it and throw it inside, but he didn't really fit into anything. I was figuring his legs are actually for their Warhammer Fantasy Goblin legs for wolves, the Wolf Riders, I think. So I was like, maybe I'll pull one of those out and mold the saddle from that and make a seat out of that, but I don't have any. I couldn't find any. So I thought about something that I've had for a long, long time, and I went looking for it and searching for it, and I was pulling, like container after container of things, and I couldn't find it, and then eventually I remembered that it was in a box somewhere, and I found it, and it's this. It's an old motorcycle piece from, I don't even know what it's from. It's obviously from a model kit somewhere, and I've had this for like 20 years. But he fits on it perfectly. So what I'm gonna do is basically cut off the seat portion here. Maybe even give him a little bit of the motor and stuff, and then he can sit on that. It'll just be a matter of height difference and what he needs to fit into. But yeah, I mean, I can't use. I was going to use this as sort of like a damaged motorcycle in a piece of scenery or something like that, because I got no handlebars, I got no guy to sit on it. But I think this will work perfectly. And anything that's left over, I can still use as part of barricades or whatever. But yeah, it's not a big update, and it's kind of sad that that's all I've managed to do in like one day. But yeah, as anybody watching my channel knows, I'm really slow at this. I don't know why. I can't get things done really quickly. But yeah, I'm glad I work with orcs, because nothing has to be precise. It can be sloppy as all hell, and it still looks perfect. But yeah, I've got to get back to this and figure out I'm gonna need some of this taggy thing. So one of the problems is because I'm working in an enclosed space with the top, it's hard to get your positioning right because you don't know how much of a distance you really have to work with. So yeah, I'm gonna have to use some poster tack there, and stick them in there and get it so I know where I want to put it, and then I can fiddle from that and make the rest of the pieces out of it. So hopefully by the end of today I will at least have it mocked up and probably glued into place in here, and then I can paint up the interior. I don't believe I have to paint back here, but I do have to paint up in the front, and it's just going to be a. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go overboard with it anyways. I'm gonna give it the rust, and then I'm gonna give it the paint over top. As long as I have some kind of a matte varnish or something that I can put on it, so I can chip that away. Yeah, because that's the way I like to do my rusting effects, is sort of like the salt method type thing. For any of you who have ever done that, I find it does better chipping when it comes to, more realistic, natural chipping when it comes to having rust effects and stuff like that. So yeah, that's where I'm sitting, and just thought I'd give you an update. Yeah, it'll be. I think my next update video will have at least something more to look at than what I've got here. So yeah, I'm catching up. But until next time, this is Rob from Dakka.